Are they waiting for us to give them the go ahead?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. All right, welcome to the O2.
All right, I guess we are live.
We are live.
Hell yeah.
Now text them a go ahead.
All right, so yeah.
So we have here the top 4 of the Arizona Legacy League. We have James Zwislik versus Anthony Hare. James is on the play. I think he is top seed for this top 4.
Yeah.
All right, we get the pre-game handshake because someone's going to walk away salty. I'm just kidding. Both good players, both friendly guys.
How do you like that Niv Magus Elemental?
My interactions with it have been brief, but it's actually kind of a cool card. Okay. It can grow very quickly when it eats up a Flusterstorm.
True, very true. I don't think there's going to be more than like 2 spells a turn though, so that Flusterstorm is not going to get huge.
Sure. I haven't looked at. I'm gonna pull up the deck list. I assume James is on a pretty. Oh, there they are. James is on a pretty standard Grixis control list.
Yeah, he does have a Bitter Blossom in the main, which is kind of cool.
Oh gosh, maybe we're Bitter Blossom.
Yeah. Yo.
What's up, dude?
How's it going?
Nice.
Streaming some magic from upstairs.
Oh, snap. Don't mind me then.
Cool.
Guest visitor, James. All right. So the Ponder he's gonna picks up a Baleful Strix.
Not bad.
And it looks like Tony has the Stonefort package. He's got the Niv Magus. That's interesting.
Right.
So I'm gonna assume he has mainboard flusters, right? He does.
4
he has
of
4 mainboard flusters. Okay.
He was ready for me and Tash
so
in the top 8.
If he meets you in the finals, he's got the Flusterstorms to do the work.
That's gonna be brutal.
What is that? Is that Delver?
Yo.
It's a little limbo here. What's up, everybody?
Hello.
Excuse me.
Good luck.
SB and my buddy David.
What's up?
Hi.
She brought you Dairy Queen.
Got some Dairy Queen.
Ooh.
Bitter Blossom. Turn 2 Bitter Blossom. Okay.
Not bad. That Delver.
Maybe he cast that in hopes of eating a counterspell, because I'm not sure why he wouldn't just cast the Baleful Strix, but...
I guess you're turning on the flood of fairies as quick as you can before a...
Sure. Delver never ever gets to get through eventually.
Exactly.
Oh, there's a Niv Magus Elemental.
Alright, we got our first fairy. Snapcaster of the draw.
There comes the Strix. Is that an altered land over there?
Does look like it. Full art.
Alright. Tony draws.
He has a sword, Wasteland. Wasteland's not doing too much work.
He does have one mainboard Council's Judgment that is his only answer to the Bitter Blossom, so...
Yeah, he's gonna have to look for that.
But if he does not have he does not have GT, so
yeah, it's in the side. James made a note of that earlier. Knowing game 1.
And Tony missed his land drop.
Actually, he did not. He wastelanded.
Oh, he wasteland. Okay.
The sea. Yeah.
Missed that.
Look at that sweet carpet under them.
That is a very nice carpet. I was waiting for you to bring that up.
Alright, swamp.
What are we? Ooh, he has a K command in hand. Gets in with the fairy.
Leaves back the Strix.
I think think the Strix is just on blocking duty.
But wouldn't the one fairy be...
But the Strix can kill the Niv Magus if he chooses to attack with it. So.
True. He does see his life total draining pretty quickly.
Yeah, and the Niv Magus can grow very quickly, as we mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
What will be Tony's play? I mean, James definitely is pretty. He is ahead.
He does have a solid lead. Looks like the sword is coming out.
The sword is going to get K commanded.
Yeah.
It would be surprising if he forces it. Okay, so he's going to edict.
Okay.
And then likely he'll
K command
so
in
the
response.
K command cannot kill the Niv Magus because he can just grow it. Ideally, but we'll see what happens. He is tapped out, so he may just take out the Magus and the sword, which would be pretty bad for Tony.
Yeah.
Another K command, Jesus.
Now you could just have fun with them, but I don't think he has his red source.
He does not have the red mana.
Yeah. So he's probably gonna snap Ponder here, trying to find that mana for next turn. Hey, Sterling, hi. I do see this. We forgot to open up chat here. I'm gonna try to make the sound a little louder for you guys. Alright. The mic's a lot more sensitive. Oh, hey, how's it going?
And Scared Money Won't Make Money mentioned that Tony's head is shining quite a bit, so we're going to get a little cover to kind of cut off the glare there.
Swords on Fairy.
That's interesting.
Would have rather answered the Baleful Strix.
Well, he has pro blue, so the Baleful Strix doesn't do anything just yet, so he could probably kill it with the sword trigger.
True.
Why? Wait, he kills another fairy. That's. I guess he is just not worried about the Baleful Strix now. He's just trying to kill everything that doesn't have, that's not blue or red.
Interesting. Oh, the title is wrong. Thank you, Dan Ford.
All right, and a Gurmag Angler hits the table for James. Let's see what Tony's got. I think Tony has another Stoneforge, a Force of Will, and a land. So his hand is pretty threat light. I think he's gonna drop the Stoneforge to get his Batterskull.
Yeah, he's...
But those K commands that James have are going to do some work soon.
Nice big Gurmag.
Yeah, I see James taking this game.
Yeah.
Hi.
Tony seems like to be in a really tough spot. Alright. Apparently the audio is still pretty bad, so we're going to go ahead and give a try to my computer's onboard speaker.
Yeah. Where's my ponders in, priest?
I'll drop the ponder.
Yeah. I wanted to see.
Go to 9.
That was my hope to try to dodge this.
I'll get a Badlands. I'm gonna cast Kolaghan's Command. I will destroy Sword of Fire and Ice and deal 2 damage to Stoneforge Mystic.
Yeah.
Move to combat.
Combat.
Cuts.
Come back to this microphone. Hello. Okay, so we're just gonna stick on this and hopefully it's good enough. We'll speak up a bit.
Yeah, I don't see Tony getting out of this game.
No.
He's down to 6. He's gonna drop the Batter Skull, I assume, but there's too many flying fairies that he probably just can't. He can't combat that. And the Delver's never flipped.
No.
Jeez.
He really needed to find that council's judgment early on and
Yeah.
just wasn't out there.
We see a true name hit the battlefield. It may be too late. Oh, and he's getting forced.
Oof.
Force, pitch, force.
Not allowing any development.
James will untap
Do 3.
4 fairies.
Oof. Him to Turok is the draw.
Oh God.
There goes the Batter Skull.
I think Tony might just scoop it up after this.
Oof. Coming in for 8, 9.
Ew, he's just going
10,
alpha
11.
strike,
Finish him.
keeping 1 fairy back. So the Magus chumps the Gurmag. He's gonna take 4, 5. He's gonna take 6. That's game.
Ouch.
That was a quick one. Let's see, what can Tony bring in that can help him fight this match? So engineered explosives is good. It kills a swath of fairies.
That was very good. You're probably going to bring in the Path to Exile.
Sure, more removal.
Disenchant, 100%.
Disenchant's gonna be great.
Would you bring in Rest in Peace?
I mean, it shuts off his Snapcasters, but that's about it. Definitely bring in the GT. Oh, he has
Yes.
2 Cataclysm sideboard.
That would be a fun
It's
one.
a little spicy. So, I mean, he has quite a few cards to bring in. What do we see him cutting here?
I think some amount of Flusterstorms,
Yeah.
maybe?
I think he can cut some Flusterstorms. He's going to want to keep those Dazes in because he is on the play now. If he's going to cut the Flusters, does he just cut the Niv Magus?
Possibly. Just the whole package
And
for a
just play
lot more control.
The Stoneblade package of Delver's True Names and Stoneforge.
Yeah. Now what
Um,
about James? He has a second Bitter Blossom.
So he might bring that in. I mean, it did do work against Tony game 1. Hydroblast likely comes in.
Well, Hydroblast.
Toxic Deluge to deal with the. Oh yeah, Hydroblast is just does red. So yeah, that's
That's nothing.
So Toxic Deluge for sure to kill True Names.
This is being streamed at David's house.
Yeah, we are in the hallway of David's house
Yep.
doing commentary. So bring in the Power Blast, maybe Duress because it steals equipment.
I'd even kind of like the Lily of Last Hope. Just a little extra threat.
Yeah.
And a few of his own Flusterstorms.
I gotta say though, that carpet in the background is very nice.
Oof.
That rug.
Oh yeah. When we play, you gotta try just feeling it with your bare feet.
I will. Oh, I wore my
Definitely.
sandals. So I
Me
could.
too.
Yes.
Hell
good
yeah.
job.
Great minds think alike.
Right. So yeah, coming up next, you've got David and I. We are playing our top 4 match. David is on Storm. I'm on Turbo Depths. And then the winner of that will play the winner of the Anthony Hare and James Wislack matchup for the finals for the season. Is it season 5 or 6 now?
I think
3,
we're
4, 5. I think it's
6.
5 or 6 for the season 6 Legacy League champion. There is no beer here. Oh, demonic. I believe that is Domenico, our friend from Coolidge.
Could be.
No beer, just water and coffee.
Well, we'll celebrate after.
Yeah, maybe
Ooh.
get a beer afterwards.
I do have some of that orange
Ooh,
Everclear vodka stuff.
David is a moonshine brewer. He's got a little still in the back of his house.
Oh, I wish. Yeah, just mix up a good drink and let it sit.
Oh, it's
hell yeah.
Pranger. Okay, okay.
Dope.
I swear, I swear that Domenico has like a demonic or something like that too. What up, Caleb?
Big Daddy.
Yeah, Papa Pranger. All right, players are shuffling up for game 2. I do see that GT coming in. Some meddling mages. Okay, what do you think he names with meddling mage in this matchup that he can't deal with?
Maybe K Command. Yeah.
K Command is pretty bad for Tony. So maybe he names K Command with the meddling mage.
Yeah. It would be pretty much his only answer to any of the equipment.
Yeah. All right, players cut decks. Turn on their 7. Tony will be on the play here. Can he get back in this game? Ooh, and he is mulliganing.
Oof.
It's not good.
James has a decent hand, but no opening threats.
He has some lands. I think he has a snap, a force of will. Does he
Fatal
have a
push?
bitter? It's a fatal push, yeah.
Yeah.
Does he have another bitter possible?
Oof.
I think he has a brainstorm, so yeah, the hand's pretty good.
See, like playing Island, then if Tony taps out, turn 2, end step, Brainstorm, try to find that Bitter Blossom. Carried you so well in game 1.
Yeah, the bitter blossom was really good. All right, Tony leads with an island go. Did you see if he scried top or bottom?
I believe he scried bottom.
Okay. There's a true name.
Alright.
Does he have a turn 2 play? He does. Oh, okay. So it looks like he also had a wasteland, a daze. He has the true name, so. Let's see. Oh, I think, is he wanting to look at his list?
Ooh.
Maybe he was checking to see if James had wastelands.
Himself.
James will respond with a daze. Does
Well,
Tony,
brainstorm.
Brainstorm. Does Tony daze this? Does he care?
I don't know
Because the daze
if
runs
it's
out eventually.
worth it. Oh.
He will fluster. Okay.
I mean, if you're running 4 of...
Sure, yeah, the flusters are kind of just there. Wasteland, alright. We have a true name Nemesis. James will force.
That daze is not going to do anything.
Force pitching Snapcaster.
Tony does have another
James
true
misses
name.
his land drop.
Good news
This
for
could
Tony.
be Tony's chance to run away with this one. Ooh, another true name.
Ooh.
Will it stick?
This
It
one's
does.
staying.
We throw some equipment on that, and this game will be over quickly.
That K command fatal push is not doing
Yeah,
much
those
work.
cards are dead against a true name Nemesis. James did his 3rd land finally. Oh, is that another true name at hand? So it looks like
Oh my
his
gosh.
true name, Swords, and Days.
Is there a single toxic deluge?
Yeah, he needs that deluge quick, because Tony is running away with this game. However, if he does not hit the 4th land, the Days will do work if he tries to cast a deluge.
Snapcaster.
Interesting. Brainstorm, I guess. Maybe look for a threat, but that wasteland will likely eat up that volcanic island on Tony's next turn.
100%. But I guess you're digging for
You
that
gotta find that
deluge.
deluge. That's his only way back in this game.
Yeah. Ooh, and days on
Oh,
the brainstorm.
he dazes it. All right. Baleful Strix off the top.
Alright. Not exactly what you need.
Nope. Again, does not block a true. Nothing blocks a true name. So we got the Strix. We're going to draw and get a Force of Will.
Alright.
So that could protect his deluge if he finds it. Tony's draw is
Snapcaster.
Wasteland. And then get it for 6, right? Is he okay?
Yeah.
19 to 10.
2 more turns.
Oh, there's
That's
another land,
not
but
what you
it's
need.
not gonna do it. James gets in for 3.
Might as well.
Yeah, it is a race. He will not win though.
Exactly.
What is Tony gets a sword off the top, but I don't think he needs it.
Not at all.
So next turn, if James does not rip a toxic deluge off the top, it's not. It's a blue to Delta. So that is it. That's a quick game too.
Tony still had Snap Flusterstorm.
Oh yeah, so there was no way.
Yeah. Even forcing
the snap is probably the correct call there, but yeah. Oh wow. So 2 swingy games. James quickly took down Tony in game 1, and then game 2, Tony was able to drop some true names and just run away with it. Once again, this is the top 4 of the Arizona Eternal Magic Legacy League. You can find out about our league at azeternalmagic.com. If you're in Arizona, you can definitely join. I think we do as many proxies as you want, basically.
a good way to get into the format.
Yeah, we don't care. We just want to play Legacy. So
Exactly.
proxy up a deck and join us out here. Alright, players are shuffling up for game 3. So, you or I will have to play one of these guys. Who are you looking to play in the finals if you make it?
I think I'd have better luck against James.
Okay.
4 Flusterstorms in the main is kind of a lot, and Anthony already killed 1 Storm player in the top 8. I don't want to be the second that dies there.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with you. Not for the Fluster Swords, but for those 4 Swords to Plowshares that Tony has in his main board. So I think we're kind of rooting for James here.
We are.
Is Tony mulliganing again?
Dang.
Wow.
James kept the 7.
James has kept his 7s, I think, all 3 games now. And Tony is on his second mulligan. He mulliganed game 2, and he's mulliganing again. So we got a Flusterstorm, some lands, a rest. He brought in Rest in Peace. Interesting. Ooh, that hand has a lot of land. I don't think there's too much action with that hand. Maybe there's a Brainstorm, or is that a...
I think maybe a Niv Magus.
Oh, a Niv Magus, okay. Tony draws a Snapcaster, not bad.
Yeah.
Is he just going to drop the Magus? Okay. James maybe just leads with that Baleful Strix?
I think so.
It turns off the Magus, or it just keeps him...
Keeps it in check.
Keeps him in check.
Him to draw.
Ooh, him to Torok is so good right here. Tony will have 3 cards in hand after this.
Oof.
Oh man, what is he losing? He loses the Rest in Peace and a Delver. So he still has Snap, Preordain, and something else. So.
Would you?
Oh, and he drew the he drew a Daze right after. Gosh.
That hurts. Get in for 1.
So James has a pair of Strixes, and he has a Thoughtseize.
Gonna run one of them in.
And a Gurmag, so he does have a Gurmag. So as he builds up that graveyard,
that Rest in Peace isn't gonna do.
yeah, that Rip
shit.
is not doing anything in the graveyard. Oh man. Force of Will.
All right.
It is not looking good for our friend Tony here. Is he not hitting his land drops either?
He is not.
Wow. So he's got some swords, but he only has blue mana, so... another Strix hits the field. This game is slowly slipping away from Tony. Another Magus. And he offers the trade.
All right. James gets a
James
C.
is going to be able to cast that Gurmag soon, too. Ooh, he's going to Thoughtseize, clear the way. Oh, it's a Flusterstorm, Pithing Needle, maybe... Yeah, Swords. Well, yeah, Swords, because that's the only thing that deals with your threats, especially this guy that's about to drop.
Exactly.
And James drops a Gurmag, the follow-up. is Tony gonna? Oh man, Tony is still not hitting his land drops.
Do you think the London mulligan would have helped this game?
Maybe, probably. So we're gonna fluster the ponder. He can just pay for it, but he's got to pay 2. Oh, he eats the counters. Okay, likely to block that Gurmag Angler.
Now they're both 5/5. So
I think the Magus is a 5/6. Isn't it a 1/2? I think.
I believe so. Yeah.
I think the Magus is a 1/2.
Though it could be fatal pushed.
It can get pushed. All right, we're gonna Thoughtseize Tony again.
Take the fluster. Make sure that
Yeah, after you
Magus
saw,
doesn't
after
grow.
you saw what happened there. Oh man, is Tony not hitting his land drops again? A daze. So he gets a daze. He's gonna cast Needle. What does he name with Needle? Jace. I mean,
Guess.
yeah, this game is not looking good though. Tony draws again. Hits. It was always Jite, or did he draw the Jite, or was it Ponder? Maybe it was Ponder. All right. I think he's got to be looking for that other land, and I don't think there's a land in there, is it?
Nope.
And he shuffles.
Meddling Mage, Daze.
Oh man.
Elder.
And then James has a Force of Will, so if Tony does find something impactful, it will likely be countered.
Yeah. He's just left with a Snapcaster in hand.
Yeah.
Snap Daze. Okay.
And he draws.
Lost your Storm.
Oh. James brainstorms his turn. A K command, some other stuff.
Jason Land.
Yeah.
Looking at life totals, though.
It would appear that Tony is winning here, but you would be wrong with that assumption. All right, K command. I think he's going to take care of the Needle, and then likely... Oh, he's going to daze it. Okay. He forces... Because then he can cast Jace, right? Did he keep Jace in hand?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and he's going to eat the daze. And then if he hits Jace, he could just Fate Seal Tony out of this game. Because Tony's never going to hit a second land drop if James can deal with that.
Yeah.
James untaps, casts Jace the Mind Sculptor, bounces the Magus. Okay.
Swings.
Starts getting in with the Gurmag. Ugh. Yeah, this game is pretty much over. And there's a Bitter Blossom off the top. He brainstorms.
Finding Edict.
Jeez.
Clear the way.
And then yeah, just beat in with his Gurmag and his flying birds.
Time for that.
Ugh.
Bitter Blossom's too late. No need.
Yeah, you don't really need the Bitter Blossom. So Tony is at 7, and I think this is game.
Yep.
You have James the Wizlak on Grixis control. Moving on to the finals, where we will decide who meets him in the finals in a moment.
We're going to go ahead and update the stream as they go ahead and finish up.
Yeah. So you will have James and Tony coming down to wrap up commentary while David and I go upstairs and play. So I'm going to go upstairs and make those predictions.
Are you turbo or are you slow?
I'm turbo-y.
Turbo E.
Turbo-ish. Turbo-ish.
Turbo-ish.